こんにちは皆さん、お元気ですか? Hello, how are you? Today I want to talk about one of the Japanese New Year traditions called Kagami Biraki. Many people who practice karate or other martial arts have probably heard this word, Kagami Biraki. Some dojos do Kagami Biraki at the beginning of the new year. And sometimes we see sake barrel Kagami Biraki on the news as well. Kagami means mirror, and hiraki, hirakimasu, is the verb to open. So, Kagami Biraki means opening the window. It is a traditional event where people break and eat a Japanese traditional rice cake, the New Year's rice cake, called Kagami Mochi. This rice cake, Kagami Mochi, is an offering for Toshigami. Toshigami is the god of the new year. Toshigami is the same god every year. But each year, the god comes with new energy and blessings for this year. And this god stays in Kagami Mochi during the new year. Some traditions also say that Toshigami is connected to ancestors, and they return as a new year spirit. This is why people clean the house, place decorations, and offer Kagami Mochi. Kagami Mochi has a round shape. This shape is based on an old round mirror that was very important in ancient Japan. In Japan, mirrors were very special objects. People believed that mirror could show very important things, could show the heart. In Japanese mythology, there is a sun goddess called Amaterasu or Mikami, or we can just say Amaterasu. She is very powerful and a central figure in Japanese stories. One day, Amaterasu got upset and hid in a dark place. The other gods used a mirror to make her out again. This mirror became known as a mirror that reflects the power of the gods. This round shape of Kagami Mochi is connected to this mirror. So the word Kagami mirror, Kagami Biraki, is connected to the sun goddess Amaterasu and to Japanese spiritual traditions. Kagami Mochi has usually two mochi, a big one on the bottom and a smaller one on top. In Japan, round shapes mean peace and harmony. It is a wish for people to get along well. The two layers of Kagami Mochi show that the good things will continue and grow. It also means adding one more good year. On top, there is a fruit called this one, dai dai. It looks like an orange or mandarin, but actually it's different fruit. The important thing is not the fruit, but the sound of this fruit, dai dai. In Japanese, the sounds is quite similar to dai dai, with different kanji, but still dai. Generation after generation, dai. So it means, may the family continue for many generations. Under Kagami Mochi, there's a white paper with red edges called shihobeni. Red is believed to protect from bad luck. The meaning of this paper is to protect from all the directions, north, south, east, and west. Every part of Kagami Mochi contains special wishes. It is a very meaningful decoration for the new year. The history of Kagami Biraki is very old. It comes from samurai culture. Edo period, Edo Jidai, Edo Jidai, that is from 1603 from 1868. Samurais broke the top of wooden sake barrels called taruzake, to pray for victory before a battle. This ceremony was also called Kagami Biraki because the round lid looked like a mirror. Later, this samurai ceremony mixed with Kagami Mochi tradition, the New Year's Kagami Mochi. Then now this is the meaning of Kagami Biraki of today. Actually, we eat Kagami Mochi after the New Year, cutting it or breaking it. But we use here Kagami Biraki. The verb is hirakimasu, to open. Actually, the verbs that we should use, waru, warimasu, to break, or kiru, kirimasu, to cut. The reason why we don't use waru or kiru, but we say Kagami Biraki, to open, it's because for samurais to break waru or to cut, these were the very bad luck. Especially for samurai, it reminded them of seppuku or harakiri. So they chose the word hiraku, hirakimasu, to open. This is a positive word. It means to open or to welcome a new bright year. When its Kagami Biraki is done, it is different depending on the region. In Eastern Japan, it's January the 11th. But in the western part of Japan, it's different. It's later. It's January the 5th or the 20th. What do people eat on Kagami Biraki? People break this hard mochi and eat it in different ways. For example, in sweet red bean soup, red bean is azuki, and this soup is called zenzai. Eating Kagami Mochi means receiving strength from the god. In my home, after Kagami Biraki, my mother always made us okaki. Okaki is a crispy rice crackers. My mother broke Kagami Mochi and fried it in oil to make a delicious okaki. And after with a little bit of salt on it, and it was so crispy and tasty. These kinds of family memories are also a beautiful part of Japanese New Year traditions. Now let's talk about Kagami Biraki in martial arts, Budo. Kagami Biraki is a very important event in Kendo, Aikido, Karate, and Judo. It is the first practice session of the new year. Keiko hajime. In martial arts, Kagami, the mirror, represents the heart. Kagami Biraki means kokoro no kagami o migaku. This means to clean the mirror of your heart. And Return to your beginner's mind. 初心に戻る。Praying for a year of growth and safety on the day of Kagami Biraki. People hope to improve and to train safely without any injuries. Japanese martial arts are influenced by Shintoism, Shinto. On this day, people greet the Kamidana, the spiritual center of the dojo. In case of Japanese martial arts, Kagami Biraki is a tradition from the samurai culture. It originally came from a samurai ceremony to pray for victory. For the people who practiced martial arts, Kagami Biraki is the day to promise to grow stronger, kinder, and more honest in the whole year. In martial arts, Kagami Biraki is tradition, spirit, and the first training of the year. It's an important day to clean the mirror of your heart and to start the first training of the year with a fresh mind. Now I'm going to talk about Kagami Biraki in companies. Some traditional companies still do Kagami Biraki and decorate with Kagami Mochi, but most big modern companies do not do this ceremony anymore. But hotels and events sometimes do Kagami Biraki, but taruzake, sake barrel Kagami Biraki to celebrate this special occasion. Kagami Biraki connects Japanese gods, samurai culture, and family traditions, and martial arts. I hope that when you hear this word again, Kagami Biraki, you remember its deep and beautiful meaning. いかがでしたか？今日は日本のお正月の行事の一つの鏡開き、これについてお話ししました。鏡開きは日本の神話、武道、そして家族の伝統が全部まとまったものです。鏡開きの鏡、これはアマテラスの神話との深い関係もあります。武道では心を整える儀式、家庭では家族の健康をお祈りする特別な日、これが鏡開きです。皆さんが今後この言葉、鏡開きを耳にしたときに、この深い歴史やその意味を思い出してくださったら嬉しいです。今日の動画が役に立ったなと思ってくださったら、ぜひいいねボタンとチャンネル登録忘れないでお願いいたします。そしてスーパーサンクスやメンバーシップなどで応援していただけたら本当に嬉しいです。ぜひお願いいたします。ではまた次の動画でお会いできるのをとても楽しみにしています。じゃあね、またね。